Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Blues Fans TV for yet another Premier League live match review as Chelsea went to Tottenham Hotspur, to White Hart Lane, to bloody Jose Mourinho under Thomas Tuchel, and went and got the bloody win. And that's exactly what I'm here for. I am bloody gassed from here to bloody Japan. I don't care who and where. We got the bloody dub, and we needed the bloody dub. I've got a new mic, so I should sound better. I hope I do. Anyway, I'm bloody gassed. I don't care. Don't at me about bloody negativity. Oh, if my camera could bloody focus, that'd be good. Well, it's not doing it. Come on, focus. Oi! There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't care about any negativity. I don't care. I mean, I slandered Werner all the way through on my personal watch along. By the way, if you want to see my reaction to the goal, to the full-time whistle, head over to my channel. The @ is down in the title, which my background just fell over. Let's just ignore and pretend that didn't happen. It's all good today. It doesn't matter what happens. If the @ doesn't work to click yet, just refresh the stream and then click it later. Bloody hell, I'm gassed. Bloody hell, I'm so happy. Of course, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to Blues Fans TV. Smash that bloody like button if you're happy that Chelsea got the victory. Subscribe to my channel. Like I said, link is in the description or just click the @ in the title. But I do have to shout out our sponsors of the day. As you can see all over the screen, our shout out, our sponsors are One Football. And if you don't know One Football, quite frankly, what the hell are you doing? Because they are absolutely sick. They are absolutely sick. And like their name suggests, they're a football app. Oi, shocker that. They're a football app where you get all the latest news, all the latest football news from pretty much every team around the world. And that's transfer news as well as live score updates. Get all the news straight to your phone, including the transfer rumors. Of course, just because the January transfer window has now shut, the transfer rumors about the summer window are already flying about, and they have this especially sick indicator light that shows the likelihood of a certain transfer happening. And you can pick multiple favorite teams and leagues all around the world and get all the live score updates and, of course, all the other news right there, all in one app as well. And it's honestly, I'm telling you, it's just a brilliant app. From top to bottom, it's just an absolutely brilliant app. And I can only recommend using it. So go down below into the first line of the description and download it with our link. We'd massively appreciate them, and we massively appreciate them sponsoring us. And like I said, it's just a really good app that honestly everyone should have on their phone. So go down below, download the One Football app with our link right now. But enough of that. Everyone in the chat, I love all of you guys. Bloody love that. Bloody love that from all of you. Subscribe, smash the like button, and let's talk about this game. Let's talk about this game, and let's start doing that by talking about the lineup, I guess, which was this. That was the lineup. That's what we went with today. And it looks a bit different to what, on here than it probably actually was. It was a 3-4-1-2, more like the second half against Burnley, because it definitely wasn't a 3-4-2-1 or a 3-4-3, because Mason Mount didn't play as a wide player. He played more as a central player, as a number 10 behind Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Timo Werner. So Edouard Mendy in goal, a centre-back 3 for Azpilicueta, our captain, as the right centre-back, Thiago Silva as the central centre-back, and Antonio Rudiger as the left-sided centre-back, with Reece James making his first start under Thomas Tuchel as the right wing-back, Marcos Alonso staying in the side as the left wing-back, and midfield 2, again, remaining the same from the last 2 games in Mateo Kovacic and Jorginho, and then a front 3, like I touched on already, Mason Mount behind the 2 strikers of Callum Hudson-Odoi and Timo Werner. And that was really that. And to be honest, from the first second on, we were the better team. We were a much better team. I mean, literally the first thing that happened in the game was a chance for us. Azpilicueta played a long ball to Timo Werner. Somehow he gets ahead of it, and it drops right next to the post. Of course, Lloris would have comfortably saved it. And at the end of the day, we were kind of struggling to create much, but we dominated everything. We won all of the second balls. We had all of the ball. Tottenham did absolutely nothing. All that they did was do what Burnley did. So basically, we had a practice game for Tottenham already against Burnley. So, that was lovely. Cheers, Jose, for that. Cheers, Jose. All they had, of course, they were missing Harry Kane, but we were also missing Kai Havertz and Kurt Zouma. But yeah, all they did was punt long balls to Vinicius. We dealt with them comfortably. Jorginho was winning headers left, right, and centre. He was winning headers against Son, against Lucas, against Højbjerg. Every bloody thing we were doing. And yes, I will get to the issues in the final third. I will get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Just wait and relax. We need to be positive. We need to be bloody hyped. Because we won. We finally beat a top 6 team in the Premier League this season. And this is no hate towards Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard is in the past. Thomas Tuchel is here now. First game against the top 6, batch, pitch, boom, goes and wins it. That is what I love to see. We're now ahead of Tottenham. We're so close to the top 4 now because Liverpool losing again at Anfield, and then man thought there was going to be an unbeaten record at home. Absolutely diabolical. Clowns, absolute clowns. Any which way. Yeah, we dominated the entire game. We dominated the entire game from top to bottom. Honestly, from top to bottom. But we could have done a lot more with it in the final third. I can't even remember all of the kind of chances and half chances where there was loads of them. But what did happen, and let me just get the minute straight. Let me just get the minute straight for you. In the 24th minute, so probably a minute or two earlier, Timo Werner was fouled by Eric Dyer. One of the stupidest fouls I will ever see. Timo Werner actually with a poor touch, but somehow won us the penalty. And of course, it was a clear penalty. Eric Dyer just hacked into his heel. Goes down, and it was very interesting. Who would step up to take the penalty? Timo Werner, who of course replaced Jorginho as a penalty taker, but then missed his last penalty against Luton. Now both of them were on the pitch. Jorginho stepped up, and what does Jorginho do? He scores without his little hop. Jorginho scored without the hop. And hey, you know, I'm not gonna. Maybe I shouldn't get into Timo Werner today, but maybe I'll just get myself a lot of hate because hey, he won the pen, but that was about it. There was so many frustrating things about Timo Werner, but we'll get to that. Anyways, we had a couple of moments. We had chances towards the end of the first half as well to already kill it off. Then didn't quite manage to take them. You know, we had so many half chances, crosses that almost got on the end to someone, final passes that just about didn't get in the end to someone. Mason Mount had a couple of moments where he just made the wrong decision. When he should have shot, he passed. When he should have passed, he shot. Wasn't quite happening for him, even though he was absolutely remarkable otherwise, especially in the second half. He was so good. It was honestly incredible. The bad thing that happened in the first half, not long after we scored actually, was the fact that in the 36th minute, Thiago Silva had to be replaced due to an injury in his hamstring, most likely, and was replaced by Andreas Christensen. Of course, Kurt Zouma not even on the bench, so let's hope Kurt Zouma is back from injury incredibly soon, because otherwise that will be even more of an issue. The fact that, of course, Thiago Silva isn't there right now. Basically he injured himself clearing a long ball by Tottenham, flying in and clearing it away, kicking it away. So, that was really well done by him, but sadly he got him injured, which of course is incredibly disappointing, incredibly disappointing. But we have a first super chat of the day. Of course, guys, if you want to make sure that I see your chat message, do not hesitate to use the super chat function because there's way too many people in the chat to actually read what all of you guys say. Dion Callum, 4.5 Australian dollar donation saying, love it. Mourinho has never lost back-to-back home league games in his career. Glad we ruined that. Yes. Mourinho has never lost a league double against anyone until last season under Frank Lampard. And now, we've ruined that as well. And we have another donation here by Rebez for the 20 Norwegian crowns. Timo saying, Timo is the most improductible player I've seen. I do not disagree. But honestly, we was balling. We was doing everything right. Bloody Marcos Alonso had 3 interceptions, 3 ball recoveries. Everyone was sick other than the front 3. And they weren't even like bad. I thought Mount was really good. I thought Kellerman was decent. I thought Werner won the penalty and had some good moments, but then when it really mattered, bottled it. There was this huge moment in the second half. I don't remember who fed him with the ball, but he had a perfect ball played into him. Beautiful play. I think Mason Mount actually. And Timo Werner, like he does because he doesn't have a left foot, controls it with his right, takes another step with his left, then tries to shoot, and Aurier gets a tackle in. See, people tell me I'm too harsh on him or whatever. Let me explain football to you. What you should do, and what a good striker does in that position, control it with your left, play it, give it enough of a bounce to shoot with your right with the next step. That's how you get a shot away in tight spaces. Because he controlled it with his right, he needed to take an extra step with his left foot and then shoot with his right. And he didn't have time for that. And that's not good enough. That ain't good enough. But we have another donation by Zane saying, well done for beating the Park, the Jumbo Jet. London is red. No, London is blue, bro. London is blue. Even your bloody players prefer Chelsea to Arsenal. So I don't know what you're saying. No, I'm not calming the F down. I absolutely don't know. Calming the F down. And what Melvin said as well, Timo take here is spot on. It's true. He has to control it with his left, shoot with his right, and it's a guaranteed goal. And that's what we want. I want Timo Werner to score. I want him to score so bloody badly just to get out of this every bloody week. I'm telling you. Honestly, I'll show you screenshots. Follow me on Twitter. Link is down in the description at Laos1507. Every week, I pick him on the Chelsea score predictor to score first. Every week. I think he's gonna break the deadlock now. He's gonna do it now. I believe in him. I believe in him, but every time I see him play, I just get frustrated. I'm telling you guys, I try so hard to get behind him and support him and do everything. But then I see him play, and the most frustrating thing, honestly, if you watch my watch along again, check out my channel, watch it back. That moment when we had the counter-attack and Kovacic was driving through the midfield and Timo Werner was making the run. He was making the run central. You could already see that Kovacic was lining up the through ball. You could already see it. Out of nowhere, Werner stops the run and drifts to the left again. Again, let me explain some football to you. What Timo Werner did there, just imagine this, right? Kovacic is running here. Werner is here, runs central, dragging the centre-back with him into the space that Kovacic could have attacked otherwise. And then as Kovacic could have passed the ball to him, Werner stops and goes there. The centre-back remaining here, though, meaning that Kovacic now doesn't have the passing option because the passing lane is blocked and he can't go straight to shoot properly himself because Werner dragged the centre-back literally into his way. That is awful, awful striker play. That is the worst type of run Timo Werner could have made in that position. If you still hate me for it, I'm trying to explain it as logically as I can. Honestly, it was impossible for Kovacic to still find Werner after the poor run. And it was impossible for Kovacic to get an easy shot away that he would have done otherwise if Werner doesn't make the run in the middle in the first place. Does that take away from the fact that Kovacic should have passed a slight bit earlier anyway? It was a bad pass. He didn't even pass his shot, you mug. Or does that take away from Kovacic having a bad shot in the end? No, it doesn't. But it was all ruined by... What are you talking about? Kovacic didn't pass. Kovacic shot. What are you? You're not talking about the same situation as myself then. Because there was a moment as well when Kovacic found Werner with a pass. And yeah, then I agree. Then it was a bad pass from Kovacic for sure. Then it was a bad pass for sure. He won one bad run, like 10 good. That is true. What do you mean Kovacic should have passed? Yeah, he should have done. It's not wrong. And he did make good runs. And, that's why I'm not saying Werner was out and out awful. I'm just picking out these two crucial moments that could have led to goals that he didn't do enough with. Other than that, his work rate was unbelievable. And I will talk about other players in a second. His work rate, unbelievable. You could see at the end he was shattered. But he tried, he worked, he pressed. He did everything. He did everything, and fair play to you, Timo. He won us the penalty that won us the game. A bit sad for him that he wasn't allowed to step up. Obviously, only if he scored, because obviously he missed the last one, and Jorginho scored, so I'm happy, very happy. And he made runs that should have been found, wasn't. But at the end of the day, hey, he has to improve still. At the end of the day, strikers are judged by goals, and at the moment he's not getting goals. And that needs to change. Fiti's Fantasy PGA Tour saying, we understand, you do this every single review. No, I don't. I don't. Tuchel looks like a great choice. I agree. But anyways, let's get into other moments in the second half. I think early in the second half, Callum Hudson-Odoi had a shot that whisked a yard or so wide of the post. Good moments. Mason Mount after lovely play of himself. I can't remember who assisted it. Maybe actually, no, Timo Werner did. Fair play to Timo. Helped Mason Mount, although Mason Mount with a lovely turn into the box. Shot with his weaker left foot towards the far post, but Hugo Lloris peeling off a great save to push it wide. While Tottenham, until late in the game when we became nervy because obviously we're not that confident. We haven't beaten any top clubs, right, this season. And we didn't kill the game off. So that's when we got a bit nervous. Tottenham obviously found a bit of confidence in that. There is still something in it. They had a header from, I think, Vinicius at the far post. Thankfully put wide, which, we didn't defend very well at all. He was between Aspi and Reece-James. Neither of them picked him up. So they should have done, both of them should have done better in that situation. But thankfully put it wide. There was a shot from Heung-min Son that he put well over very late on. And before that, in maybe with 15 or so minutes to go, Lamela, who had just come on, made a shot from outside the box. That was a decent save from Mendy. He wasn't that difficult, but he parried it. He did really well to parry it wide. And just let me talk through it. We made our second substitution in the 65th minute. Christian Pulisic came on to replace Callum Hudson-Odoi. And our last substitution, as N'Golo Kante came on for Mateo Kovacic. And Kante, by the way, looking rusty, in my opinion, looking rusty. But Rebels, with another donation, they love that from you, bro. Again, check out my channel. Hey, don't tell anyone, but donate to my channel. Donate to my channel. Donate to my channel. I'm taking a piss. Donate here as well. I'm telling you, Kai Havertz to play 9 with maybe Mount and Ziyech behind, maybe to play Joe attacking wingback. Yeah, I think that's just the situation today. The fact that it was against Tottenham. Otherwise, I think if we stick to a 3 at the back formation, Hudson will more often than not play the right wingback role. Personally, also, I didn't think Reece-James was brilliant today. Although I will also say we don't know the exact instructions. Like maybe Reece-James followed the exact instructions by Tuchel. I don't know. Do I? I don't know. Our shooting, Mr. Sparkley. Hey, It does to an extent. It also misses a more confident in that Mason Mount, and he will get there. And by the way, also we have 666 people watching. Don't know what that tells us, but again, subscribe to Blues fans. If you smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Link is in the title. Just click the @ Vescoli, my name, as you can see down here too. That brings you directly to my channel. Please subscribe. That'd be massively appreciated. We'll be joined by Alex Goldberg tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. UK time to discuss this game, to dissect it from every angle, even more so than I will do right now. And by the way, people were saying, oh, Thomas Tuchel will not play Mason Mount, and Mason Mount is awful. Hey, Mason Mount was man of the match today, officially, right? One of the best players. Yes, his shooting should have been better, and his passing, his decision-making sometimes should have been better, but none of the decision-making of the other guys in the front three was good. So, you know, let him off for that. His turns are just so good. His pressing is so good. Honestly, the guy's so good. Crazy. Crazy. I love it. Jorginho was so good. I will get to these guys. No, I actually had a negative test yesterday, I have you know. So, no worry. Yes, what a win. What a win, bro. What a win. 2 shots, I don't even know. Jorginho was so good. I will get through the team now. Edouard Mendy made a couple of saves, not a lot, made a couple of saves, looked good, collecting some crosses. One dodgy pass to Jorginho, where Jorginho was slightly lucky to get a free kick by, as he was kind of fouled by Son. But again, no blame in that situation goes to Jorginho. But Jorginho was brilliant. But let me talk through the back three. Aspie, very good. Aspie played the over-the-top ball to Timo Werner, from which he won the penalty with. So Aspie, fair play as well. Cheers to the donation, Easy. Love that from you, Ro. Love that. Thiago Silva was absolutely immense until he had to come off injured. And Christensen came on and actually did really well. Christensen came on and did really well, had a really good game. Really good game. Antonio Rudiger had a good game for the most part as well, other than 1 or 2 dodgy long balls that weren't necessary. We have another donation here by Fantasy PGA Tour saying, we just beat Spurs and everyone in the chat is being negative and critical. Come on, Chelsea. We beat Spurs. Enjoy. That's exactly what I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Hey, we won. We beat Tottenham. I don't care what form they're in. I don't care. We couldn't beat Arsenal when they were 15th. Be happy that we won. Be happy that we won. Please, for goodness sake. Just be gassed, because I'm gassed. I'm telling you, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you. Build some momentum now. Build some momentum now. But coming to Jorginho, Mateo Kovacic, these guys are amazing. The press resistance, the control, the pressing. Like I touched on already, Jorginho winning headers against Højbjerg, against Son, against Lucas. Jorginho was winning headers, let alone scoring our winning goal. I don't care if it was a pen. We've seen plenty of people miss pens for us this season, including Jorginho and Timo Werner. So don't anybody have a go at Jorginho. It was only a pen. No, he stepped up, scored, huge pressure, especially after the last penalty he took. He missed. Huge pressure. Even changed his technique, went away from the hop, smashed it into the side netting. Lovely pen. Jorginho, Lloris even had the corner. Did nothing. Did nothing about it. Nothing. Another donation by Easy. Love that from you, Ro. And Kovacic, remarkable. The man ran his socks off. Yes, his final pass still isn't good. Yes, his shooting still isn't good. And yes, it is bloody frustrating. But his press was amazing. His press resistance was amazing. His defending was amazing. His positioning was amazing. Incredible. Marcos Alonso, good game. Yes, he slows it down every time. Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, if we had a better left wing back, we would score more goals, other than when it's actually him scoring, because he slows down every counter-attacking moment when he has the ball. And it's also a case of we only attack down the right because our left side doesn't exist when Alonso plays there in the build-up. It's fact, right? But he was defensively good. Recovery runs, he looked faster than I've ever seen him. Interceptions, winning headers, important ones. Good performance. Good performance. Reece James, similarly. Nothing outrageous. Didn't get forward quite enough. Didn't really get into any crossing positions. But then again, we didn't have any proper striker up top. We had Werner. So he wasn't ever going to win any headers anyway. So that's probably where it comes into it that, you know, there was no point to whipping cross after cross. So he was a bit more central than Hudson-Odoi was in the same role. Tuchel also saying before the game, it was a slightly different formation. Again, I will obviously have thoughts on, you know, Tuchel's post-match press conference and whatever else and interviews by the time, obviously, I do my in-depth analysis of this game over on my channel with Alex Goldberg tomorrow at 4 p.m. UK time. So tune in for that tomorrow. Subscribe to my channel. The at in the title is literally my channel. So just click on it and you get to my channel. Subscribe. That'd be massively appreciated. I'm on the verge of it. No, I'm not on the verge, but I'm on the road to it in 10K, just like 8,200. That's where I am right now. So just 1,800 away right now. I don't know how many of you will be subscribed, but there's nearly 600 of you watching. So if just like a half of you, that already pushes me so far. So please subscribe. That'd be so appreciated, honestly. But yeah, continue on. Mason Mount, man of the match. Yes, has to do better in the final third, and has to shoot a bit better. Although one was a good save by Lloris, but found some good passes, but some decision making needs to improve. But then again, people need to relax on that as well. Mason Mount has kind of played a much deeper role all season without being involved in a final third, and the last time, and that takes some time. Playing in the final third is the most difficult part of the game. That's where it's so difficult. Yeah, and honestly, Leo said it. Mason Mount, doesn't matter who the manager is, still our best player. So that's huge. Huge for him. So happy for him. So impressed by him as well. Callum Hudson-Odoi obviously had to stay in the side after his 2 man of the match performances against Wolves and Burnley. By the way, let me know in the chat, guys. Is my audio better than you remember it from past streams? Because I do have a new mic. See, I'll show you. See? Fancy. We have another donation here, but Fantasy PGA Tour. Help Lawrence out. Help Lawrence out, boys. Up to Chelsea. Yes, my bro. You're what a legend you are. Can you is your Twitter and Instagram is it also Fantasy PGA Tour? So you follow me. So I need to follow you back, bro. I need to follow you back. But yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi was good. Was a good performance. Nothing incredible. What was a good performance? Tried his socks off. Of course, was then replaced by Christian Pulisic, who tried as well. Almost got on the end of a cross by Mason Mount, Reece James. I can't remember. After a dodgy back header or back pass by Eric Dyer that back pass by Eric Dyer that Hugo Lloris had to then head away, and Mason Mount just about couldn't get a proper control on because it went away from him through the bounce on an extremely wet pitch, extremely tough conditions to play in today, by the way. But we're not Ty from AFTV. It's not an excuse. Both teams had the tough conditions, right? But yeah, and Pulisic so close to getting a goal, but Lloris again with a good save actually. And then Timo Werner won the penalty. Should have done better for the shot that Aurier tackled him. First touch left, shoot right, not touch right, step left, shoot right. Too much time, takes too long. As a top striker, you don't do that. The run with the Kovacic situation wasn't good, but he's tried hard, worked hard, decent enough performance, and he just needs to go. He needs to go. You can see the lack of confidence. You can see the lack of confidence in him by his teammates when he makes runs. He's not quite. You should start doing player ratings. Should I? Yeah, maybe I should. I probably should. But yeah, where was I? I don't know. Anyway, Timo Werner needs to improve, but he will get there. I hope so. I really hope so. But what else can I say? What else can I talk about? Kante came on, looked a bit dodgy, gave away a silly yellow card against Lucas, just stole the ball away from him. It's usually Kante that steals the ball from other people rather than that way around. So that's dead. I didn't even check, by the way, and if you said the sound quality is better or not. But still, honestly, it was a good performance. And Thomas Tuchel set us up perfectly. We obviously, until the very end, and that's just confidence of the players, because Spurs were like, okay, there's still something in it, even though they've battered us all game long. Because the threat was, remember under Frank Lampard in the League Cup earlier this season, we also battered them in the first half, but only got 1 goal when we should have got more. That time it was Timo Werner. Today, same story. We got 1 goal, 1-0 up at halftime, and Spurs came out of the blocks in the second half. The first 2 or 3 or 5 minutes, they tried to press us. But we just dealt with it. We picked them apart. Bitch, batch, boom, pass after pass after pass. And that Callum Hudson-Odoi shot to just for far off the post came from passing our way out from the press by Tottenham. And that scared them. And then they dropped again. They dropped and they dropped and they dropped. And we played with them. Honestly, there was like a little toy. And we just played with them left, right, and center. We did whatever the hell we wanted other than finishing. A bit tough, but hey, at the end of the day, we got the dub. We got the dub, and that's what matters. And we're properly in the fight for top 4. We're getting top 4. I'm telling you, we are getting top 4. You play ratings on your own channel when you finish these streams, Lawrence. But I don't have a thumbnail for that now, and it's late. Maybe I will. All right. Apparently, everyone's with player ratings. We'll see. Not today. Maybe next time. Well, maybe I should do today. I don't know. Subscribe to my channel, and then you'll find out whether I'll do it or not. What I'm talking about, Thomas Tuchel, fair play. He's been in charge for like 9 days, and what has he done since then? A decent draw against Wolves, where players let him down in terms of they didn't finish the chances. Wolves, Burnley, we beat 2 great goals, and now we go and beat Tottenham. Hey, first 3 games in charge. First of all, 3 clean sheets. Bloody love that from you, Thomas. Bloody love that, and 7 points. Hey, big up yourself. The issue, though, is Thiago Silva getting injured. So now we have to hope and pray that he's not out for too long, because for the tough run of games, Liverpool, Manchester United, Atletico Madrid, we need him. But it's also time for Andreas Christensen and Kurt Zouma, if he's not out for too long either, to step up, because we need him. And The one thing I will say, no, how about Mendy? Now he's saving them. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, what was I saying? I do apologize, guys. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, should we criticize Thomas Tuchel for playing and 36-year-old Thiago Silva back-to-back games? Wolves, Burnley, Spurs started all three. I understand it. He's his, leader on the pitch, his captain on the pitch. Of course, he had him at PSG for 2 years. So it's an understandable situation, understandable decision. But it still kind of backfired, didn't it? It still kind of backfired. So I hope he's not out for too long. And we definitely need to improve our final third output and our precision and our finishing and our decision-making. But trust me, Thomas Tuchel will do that. I hope it doesn't cost us this season because Thomas Tuchel will probably need more. I'm saying, well, unless we get knocked out of, not the FA Cup against Barnsley, but of the Champions League, once we get midweeks off, we'll improve at that very quickly and very drastically. If we always have a midweek game, it will take a bit longer. That's how it goes, right? But at the end of the day, it will be sick. Thomas Tuchel will make us bloody brilliant. He will, and I'm so happy. Like, I love Frank Lampard, but I love Thomas Tuchel as well. He does all the right things, says all the right things, gets us wins. Now we've built momentum. Didn't lose against Wolves after manager change, one training session. Good start. Burnley win. Spurs win. Now we need to go and keep winning. Sheffield United on Sunday, need to win. Barnsley, need to beat them. Next round, the FA Cup. Newcastle United, easy win. And then we go through the, not easy win, but as in we have to make it an easy win. It's going to be a tough game. And then we have to go into the tough run of fixtures. And we have to build that momentum and go through that. Who knows? Cause an upset against Atletico Madrid because, hey, at the end of the day, they're top of La Liga by 10 points ahead of Barcelona and Real Madrid, with games in hand, mind you. So they're a really good team. But they were also knocked out by a third division side in the Spanish Cup, in the Copa del Rey. So, to be fair, I don't actually know what kind of team they feel. So, we won, which is great, but not a good performance, which is annoying. Nah, bro. Ben, what are you waffling? It was a really good performance. We just didn't kill them off. But otherwise, we played amazingly well. I don't know what you're talking about. We dominated possession. We dominated duels. We dominated, the press was great. The ball recovery was great. I was really happy. And the only thing, our performance was good. Our finishing wasn't. I agree. That's what I agree with. And obviously, watch back my watch along again. I was so tense. I was ticking off everything. I was slandering Werner. I was doing this. I was doing that. Honestly, had we been 2 or 3-0 up, they could have been doing the same things. I would have said, no, it's fine. But, hey, it's Spurs. You guys, maybe some of you guys don't understand how much I hate Tottenham. You know what I'm just realizing? I didn't actually plug my laptop in. Let me just do that. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Because, guys, if I don't plug my laptop in, my laptop is in a very, very, very bad stage. So my battery lasts about an hour. Yep. So I need to get that fixed. So without charging, this would have been an issue. I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. But if you have anything, I'm not leaving you, bro. I just had to plug my laptop in. I literally told you. But ladies and gentlemen, if you have anything else that you want to add, you can't even talk. I feel you, mate. This guy's so happy he can't even talk. No, I can't talk. Come on. Don't piss me off. But guys, if you have anything else that you want me to touch on quickly for the last 5 or 10 minutes, put it in the chat. If you want to make sure that I see your message, use the super chat function. There we have the first one by Cedric. Just saying, up the Chelsea. Should Abraham Giroud have come on? I think one of them would have come on had Thiago Silva not picked up the injury. You have to let Thomas Tuchel off for that because, of course, we had to use one sub after 35 minutes already. And I'm sure he would have brought on someone for Timo Werner had we had a third sub in the second half available, right? But appreciate the donation and up the Chelsea. Any news on Silva injury? Not yet. Again, we'll have all the updates for you in my live stream, in my deep dive into this game, proper deep analysis, tactical analysis of this game tomorrow on my channel with Alex Goldberg. Thoughts on Kante? Looked a bit rusty, but still good to see him back, shaking a bit of that rust off. It didn't cost us the game. So ideally, he'd probably start against Sheffield United just so he gets minutes, right, and gets fit and whatever else. Do you think a penalty taker should be? I don't know. Hey, Jorginho scored today, so Jorginho. But at the same time, also Werner, because he needs goals. And even if it's a penalty, he needs goals. Werner's a liability. We can't adjust him to fit his style. He needs to be benched anytime he gets the ball. I'm uncomfortable. So to be honest, I agree that Werner should be benched personally. But hey, Thomas Tuchel has done everything right so far, so I'm not gonna criticize that so much. I don't know what you start with 50 times, now it's 20, then was 20 times, now it's 10 times. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Lawrence, just want to say You're my favorite YouTuber. Love your great content. Road to 1 million. Bro, my legend. What a guy you are. Big up yourself. Whoever you are, big up yourself. Love. Absolute love. This made my day. Got an excuse. What is it? Got an excuse for my science test tomorrow. I was too gassed yesterday and I forgot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Drizzle. Georgie absolutely robbed of man of the match. I can't lie. I mean, he was up there. He was up there. Does Suma have a fit in this team? I reckon in a back four, he will. In a back four, I prefer him to Rudiger. In a back three, I'm not sure. Thomas Tuchel, masterclass, you legend. Yes, yes. Time to get goals versus Sheffield United. Yes, but don't underestimate them. They're in decent form now. They finally got wins. They've got more wins than Fulham and West Brom these days. I'm telling you, they're not that bad. We're heading to the top four gradually. Let me just get the Premier League table as it is right now. What did he say? Okay, don't worry. The Premier League table as of right now. Manchester City, 21 games played, 47 points. Manchester United, 22 games played, 44 points, 3 points off top. Leicester City, 22 games played, 42 points, 5 points off top. Liverpool, 22 games played, 40 points. West Ham, don't know how they're there, but they are there, fair play. 22 games played, 38 points. So 2 points of Liverpool and 9 points of Man City. And then in sixth, ahead of Tottenham, ahead of Arsenal, behind West Ham to be fair, but still. In sixth is now Chelsea after 22 games played on 36 points. Of course, Tottenham still have a game in hand over us, but now we have a better goal difference than them too. And a better head-to-head, of course, as well. So yes, we are now sixth. We are only 4 points off the top 4 days. 16 Premier League games left to play for ourselves, Liverpool, and most of the teams. Obviously, some have games in hand, but still, I'm gassed. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave it there. I really do appreciate every single one of you that has tuned in. It's a good day for Chelsea. It's a good day for Chelsea Football Club. Thank you, Thomas Tuchel. Thank you, Jorginho. Thank you, everyone that was on the pitch today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. At Laurens Vescoli, as you can see here, that's my YouTube channel name. Just type it into YouTube or click my name, the at in the title. Subscribe to my channel. I'm on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and the more of you that subscribe, the quicker I get there, the happier I will be. And hey, why don't other people deserve to be happy? Make me happy. Smash the like button on Blues Fans TV on this video right now. Helps us push these videos out to more people. Subscribe if you haven't already to this channel. Help us reach 125, 150, 200,000 subscribers. That would be absolutely legendary from you. Again, shout out to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. But yeah, to be honest, guys, that's really been it from me. Up to Chelsea. Come on to Chelsea. And I'll see you when I